Alright, what's going on, guys? Chris of Lawn Dead Outdoors, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make your homemade Texas rig. Quite easy. I know you can buy them at the store. Can be quite expensive, so I thought I'd make a little cheap alternative. It should be for under $20. You should be able to do 20, 30 decoys. So what you need is PVC decoy cord, or you can just use like a monofilament line, anything that's going to be kind of tangle free. I got this for $6 and it's 250 feet, so should be able to do a lot of decoys. You're going to need some sinkers, some bell sinkers. People use them for fishing. I didn't use that. I actually just went out and went in the yard and found these little lead weights, and all I did was I drilled a hole through it. I'll show you guys that later. And that's where the decoy line goes through. You can use anything. You could use the handle on a golf club. You could use a piece off your lawnmower. Anything. You can use a washer if you want to, but you got to be able to drill through it. So anything you can drill through that's going to sink. And this is about 2 ounces, 3 ounces. So you need that. You're going to need some twist ties. You can also use crimps, like wire crimps, but chose not to use those. Couldn't get a hold of them really quick. This is all stuff I had laying around the house. And you're going to need a pair of scissors or a knife. So that's it. And I'll show you what it would look like when you're done. Alright, so you're going to have a hook here so you can put a carabiner through. You're going to have your line and your sinker. It's all going to come down to a decoy, which is going to be hooked on to the keel, just like that. And works pretty good. You should make sure this slides up and down on your decoy nice and efficiently. You don't want to get caught up or anything, because that's kind of the whole point of it. So let's get into the assembly of this. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is measure how long you want your decoy cord. That's the first thing you want to do. So for this one I went about 3 to 4 feet, because we're hunting small ponds. But for this one I actually might do a little bit smaller. And a good way to judge this, if you don't have measuring tape, is just do arm lengths. So for me, I want to do about just short of 1 arm length. So just about right there. Just want to cut that line. That's your first step right there. Second thing you want to do is you want to take your weight, and I'll show you what I did to that really quick. You guys can see that right there. I just drove a hole right through it, and that's where the line goes through. So take your line, make sure you go through both holes. Make sure this one's kind of charred there, so you got to be careful you don't cut your line. And all you want to do is you want to make a little V right here like that, and that's going to stop for the decoy, or the weight from coming back. So I'll tie that up and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so really quickly, I just did it. Good not to use an improved clinch. Put it on like that, and then you can kind of adjust the knot up and down to where you want your loop to be. And I want it to be about that big, and that's for the decoy line to go through, or for the weight not to go through, and also you can use your carabiner clip through there. That's kind of the whole point of this. So put it right there. Weight kind of fell off when I was tying it. Put the weight back on. Once you have your loop, like that, won't be able to go through. And all you're going to do, go through the keel of your decoy, a little hole there, and you can either tie it off or make a loop to make it look pretty, because I know that's what they advertise them as, a big loop on top, which I don't know why, but that's the way we're going to do it. Grab your improved clinch, tie it off, and there you have it. That's your Texas rig right there. And I'm going to show you the clinch. See right there, decoy weight, works pretty good. And basically what I did is I took twist ties at the end of it. Show you what it looks like, and I just went over that little knot there, and I just tightened it up so it wouldn't loosen at all, just like that. So I'll clean that up with some scissors, and that should never slip. So that's how you do a Texas rig decoy under 5 minutes. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Obviously, you're going to have your weight at the end, your decoy. There's 2 of them together. Weights fall to the bottom. And toss that right over your shoulder like that, and you're good to go out in the field. So I hope you guys like this video. It's quite short, but this is just a little how-to. And a good thing to do is you want to cut these around the same length if you're going to use them for the same pond. Just keeps it easy, nice and easy when you're putting these over your back. So when you throw them out, should be tangle free. Weight's going to go right to the bottom, like so. Should be able to pull them right out of the mud. Weights will fall. Put these two loops together, carabine them, and you're off to the field. So that's a quick video on how to Texas rig, and like always guys, hunt hard, play hard.